This city hasn't collapsed yet, but it already changed how it works.
Las Vegas should not exist, at least not here, not in one of the driest regions of North America. Today, Las Vegas is home to more than 2 million people, a full-scale metropolitan area operating in the middle of a desert. Las Vegas does not fade into the landscape, it stops. This is the physical limit of the city. These roads were built for growth, but they do not lead to opportunity. They lead to emptiness. This infrastructure was built for expansion, for a future that never arrived. The space is still here, unused. Water in Las Vegas doesn't look scarce. It looks normal. That illusion is expensive to maintain. Despite its desert location, Las Vegas depends on a massive water system. Nothing here is natural. Las Vegas does not sit on its water. It reaches for it. Across distance, infrastructure, and control. Water here is not guaranteed. It is allocated. And allocation is a political process. Las Vegas is not alone. The same water supports cities, agriculture, and industry. The system was never built for everyone. The problem is not sudden collapse. It is growing demand. And systems that cannot scale forever. Las Vegas responds with efficiency, less water per person, but more people overall. Keeping Las Vegas comfortable has a cost, not all at once, but every single day. The city doesn't fail equally. Some areas stay protected. Others become harder to maintain. Las Vegas does not collapse. It reorganizes. Less open, more controlled. By 2100, Las Vegas still exists, but it no longer operates as an open city. It functions by control and priority. Some systems never rest. They run continuously, because stopping is not an option. The system still works, but it no longer adapts. It only maintains what already exists. When pressure rises, systems don't fail. They prioritize. Some functions are simply removed. The city does not keep expanding. It starts concentrating. Less space, more control. When resources tighten, priorities shift, not toward comfort, toward essential systems. Not everything is worth maintaining. Entertainment comes second. Excess fades quietly. Some functions are never negotiable. They are protected first. Everything else adjusts around them. The system doesn't shrink evenly. Pressure moves outward. The edges feel it first. The city no longer spreads freely. Its boundary becomes defined. Inside is supported. Outside is not. Life doesn't stop outside the system. It simply loses support and adapts on its own. Not everyone is pushed out. Some leave by choice when the system no longer works for them. The city becomes smaller, but not weaker. It becomes more rigid. What remains is not random. Only what sustains the system stays. Everything else fades out. Not everyone stays. Only those who fit the system. Access becomes a filter. Not everyone stays. Only those who fit the system. Access becomes a filter. The filter is not visible. It doesn't block. It redirects. At first, everything is equal. Then some functions slowly gain weight. The balance shifts. Nothing is removed, but not everything stays important. Some parts quietly fade into the background. What remains doesn't fluctuate. It no longer adapts. It stabilizes. The city still functions, but alternatives disappear. Choice is no longer required. Movement follows rules. Decisions are pre-calculated. The city runs as a procedure. People are still here, but they no longer define the system. They become variables. The city is stable. It no longer fluctuates. Nothing moves. The system is stable, but stability has a cost. Life is no longer required. Nothing collapsed. Nothing failed. So why did it feel inevitable? Nothing collapsed. Nothing failed. So why did it feel inevitable? Everywhere inside the system. This wasn't unique. The same logic appears again and again, in different places. This logic isn't imposed. It's convenient, and convenience always wins. At first, it feels urban. Then it spreads outward. Soon, it feels normal everywhere. It doesn't stop at the city. It doesn't stop at daily life. It keeps expanding. No one asked for this. No one is using it. But it keeps running. The user is gone. The system remains. And it keeps optimizing itself. This is no longer a city. It's no longer even a place. It's a system. It doesn't stop at infrastructure. It extends into the land itself and reshapes it. Nothing collapsed. Nothing failed. The system simply reached its limit.